This is Sophie Heller, and this is an ACT English Modifiers question. We see here that we have this yellow thing underlined, this about cooperation, a lesson that many humans sorely need, this really long thing that doesn't have any punctuation or connectors. And we're going to want to make sure that it's making sense in the sentence and also it has the correct punctuation if needed. So let's look at our sentence. So the sentence is saying that all creatures could teach humans about cooperation. Cooperation is a lesson that many humans sorely need. So we want to say that we want a lesson about cooperation, because otherwise with this first choice, this about cooperation, a lesson, it's really awkward wording since we want to teach, what are we teaching humans? We're teaching a lesson, and the lesson happens to be about cooperation. And the lesson about cooperation, this whole thing, is modified by this whole thing, that humans sorely need. So we want to make sure that we have all of our modifiers in the right area, because right now, this about cooperation, a lesson, it's not going in the right order. We want a lesson about cooperation. So answer choice 1 is going to be wrong, but let's see if our other ones are better. Choice 2, a sorely needed cooperation lesson about humans that many need. So we don't need a lesson about humans. We need a lesson about cooperation. So this makes it sound like we're trying to teach humans a lesson about humans. And that's not the author's meaning, so that's wrong. Choice 3, a lesson about cooperation. So this keeps what kind of lesson? It's a lesson about cooperation. And it's a lesson, this whole lesson about cooperation is something that humans sorely need. So this sounds a lot better. This is probably going to be our correct answer. Let's just look at 4. A cooperative lesson about which many human beings sorely need. So we don't have a lesson about which people need. We have a lesson people need. So this about which is incorrect. And also the idea of having a cooperative lesson changes the meaning. We want a lesson about cooperation. We don't want a cooperative lesson, since that's a totally different thing altogether. So this presents a meaning issue. Choice 3 is the one that makes sense because all of our modifiers in the right order and the author's meaning is completely conveyed.